blood and water which gushed forth from the heart of Jesus as the fount of mercy for us.
The volunteers with 40 Days for Life fight for what they believe in more than just 40 days out of the year. The pro-life campaign organization says it uses prayer as often as it can to raise awareness for pro-life issues. It's a cold November morning, and these volunteers, including Rita Russo, the founder of the Boston chapter of 40 Days for Life, are outside an abortion clinic in Brookline for a group prayer.
They don't have a sign. They like to keep a low profile. That's why it's important for us to be here to give witness, because it could be the dentist's office where babies are dying.
The Boston chapter of 40 Days for Life is just one of many, and even though it is not within its 40 main campaign days, which run from September through October, these longtime volunteers continue to meet for group prayers. Rita Russo says the 40 Days for Life organization came to be by deciding to hold a vigil outside a local abortion clinic every day for 40 days. 40 days because in the Bible, the theme of testing or judgment is represented by the number 40.
2007 it went national in this country, and now it's been in every state. It's been in 32 other countries, not because they have a big budget, but because people are hungry for something to do about abortion.
Recently, another pro-life group, the Center for Medical Progress, released controversial videos of Planned Parenthood as they spoke about harvesting fetal tissue. 40 Days for Life volunteer John Natali spoke to what brought him out to a protest, speaking out against Planned Parenthood.
They really have very little, if anything, to do with parenthood. They just do abortions. I saw the video that was on television where there was a live baby on a table, kicking, crying, and they were talking about harvesting its brain.
While the backlash from the Planned Parenthood videos isn't dying down, 40 Days for Life hopes that focusing on support after pregnancy can help expectant mothers choose life over abortion. Longtime volunteer Cecilia Pedersen expanded on their efforts.
We have organizations and places where we do bring all kinds of clothing, food, so we take care of the mother and the child after it's born. We do not forget them.
Pro-choice organizations, though, feel differently. Megan Amundsen, executive director of NARAL Pro-Choice Massachusetts, thinks that abortion is a matter of fact and not opinion. Retired teacher and now vice president for political group Mass Citizens for Life, Linda Thayer, insists that the science is actually why she's pro-life.
The controversies aren't based in science. The science is very clear around this. So it tends to be much more political and ideological.
To me, the fatal flaw in Roe versus Wade was when they said, we need not determine when a life begins. So the decision itself didn't make any sense from the point of view of science.
40 Days for Life seeks to make changes on a more personal level, not in the political process. The organization says it doesn't keep track of people who attend their prayer events. This means that anyone with a desire to do so may attend, whether they agree with the cause or not.
You're hypocrites.
Okay.
Go away.
Thank you for your opinion. So prayer and fasting. Peaceful for 40 days, peaceful vigil outside an abortion clinic, and community outreach.
Though abortion is still legal nationally and in Massachusetts, 40 Days for Life members maintain that prayer is the way to eventually get the change they're hoping for.
The greatest weapon that we have is intercessory prayer. So even though sometimes it seems like nothing is happening, we do believe that God is working and that our prayers are important.